as effective today. Leandra.
Experienced. Some way down, I can't see him.
Yeah, down in P17, so out of the reckoning. Leandra will be it's a heavy old bike in these conditions as well. And Cal Vietnam leads the way. 2.5 laps to go. Enjoying Keandra's ride. Again, I'm still keeping an eye on Sharafood, and I am wondering, is he holding something back? You suspect not.
He'd have made his presence felt by now if he had the pace.
So Cal Vietnam leads the way. Keandra, sorry, takes the narrow first line, and once again, bikes 117 and 18, exceeding track limits. Yeah. Mike 18 is one of the Vietnamese racers, but Aoshi, 5 laps in a row, he has led going over the finish line. The most important lap to lead, though, is the last one.
Yeah, and it's Keandra that leads them up the long drag to turn 3 and flips across to the right-hand side of the track. Let's see how that works out as he chops across that kink. Yeah, he was out-dragged there by Cal Vietnam. No shortage of speed on that Vietnamese Honda.
Cal Vietnam, that's all very tight, goes around the outside. There's Aoshi, and Aoshi's
rider to sit up and take a look behind. Maybe that was inexperienced by the young Indonesian.
Deceptive, the height of that little hill.
Yeah, you do come into turn 4 blind.
You come into the technical area, heading out towards the famous hotel. Andra and Herjun Atna, Astra Honda Racing, back where they like to be. Cal Vietnam, it's Honda.
Yeah, if anybody's, sorry Des, but if anybody's been keeping his powder dry, I suspect it's Herjun. He does have the experience. He's timing his run quite well. Maybe he's going to be right at the front. They're going to come round turn 12 for the penultimate time now. There are 8 bikes in that group.
Certainly are, and this time the Kawasaki is not leading. So maybe the others just let him use his tyres and think that he was going to get things all his own way. Instead, it's Herjun Atna and Arrc 2 and 3 yesterday, 1 and 2 today. We are on the final lap. All to race for. Sharafood is still down in P9. I think you are dead right. Herjun Atna has made a real burst to get away. And a little bit of gravel kicked up there by Ferozi and Aoshi. Herjun Atna goes wide to try and chop off the corner, and he does do.
Aggressive around that turn also was Cal Vietnam, who emerges in P3. Herjun leads the drag down towards turn 4 for Ozi Torikatula behind him.
9 in a row. Sharafood just begin to make a move. See, bike number 63 at the back. He's got inside one of the Yamahas. He's got inside Arai. Ferozi back up to the front.
Takiyabai Kiyoshi in P5 currently.
Everybody looking tense. Quite rightly, this is a wonderful build up to a final corner 12. Herjun Atna in control at the moment. Once again, Ferozi, everybody eyes glued upon what's going on the circuit. Herjun from Ferozi looking for a win double. Aoshi, has he got the pace? Has he got the ability? He was leading for so long, or in the leading pack, but now shunted down to P5. Cal Vietnam forced out on the final corner yesterday. This time the number 65 tries to go on the inside. Herjun Atna, bike 46. Can he take it in? Oh, Ferozi tries to go for it. Look at that. Cal Vietnam overdoes it. Cal Vietnam drops out. Herjun Atna comes through. Aoshi takes P2. And Herjun Atna takes the victory. Aoshi on the Kawasaki ahead of Sharafood and Asmam, who picks up a podium. Cal Vietnam digs himself out of the gravel for the 2nd race in a row. Turn 12 does him.
12 does him. And Des, I have to say, you were right about Sharifuddin Azman. He came through well, where everybody was so tense on that final lap. You could see it in the body language of the riders. But he did come through to take the podium. He felt very aggrieved that he didn't make the podium yesterday. Herjun that took that P3 after a long delay in the steward's decision. But wonderful to see Eiki Yoshi put that Kawasaki on the podium too.
Absolutely fabulous finish. Look at the way they come through here. It's once again 36 Firdaus. As Cal Vietnam goes out, Firdaus has to hold on for grim death to avoid going out himself, and on the line Herjun Atna, brilliant from him, and Sharifuddin comes through in P3. Oh wow, that's pretty good. It was building up. Everybody had their own tactics going on. Aoshi will take immense confidence, I think, from the fact that he was able to come through from P6 to take P2 on the Kiyoshi. So here are the official results. Herjun Atna Firdaus, Astra Honda Racing takes it 2/10 clear.
I can't see it myself, but that was a really good result. Herjun Atna will have had to have worked very hard for that win. He gets congratulations from Sharifuddin down there in Parc Fermé, as the other riders queue up to get into the technical control area. And you're right, it was
victorious. Herjun, that wasn't an easy race. We saw a big battle, but on that last lap you managed to pull the gap and you held it all the way to the last turn. How was that race?
Yes, thank you to my team to give me the best bike here, the best Honda bike in RRC, and in the last lap I make some mistakes with the shifting. So my shifting miss shifting, so I get to lose the pace, and then in the last corner I try to and I can take the first position.
Herjun Atna Firdaus, a P3 in race 1, a P1 in race 2, and that is without him being at his imperious best, you feel. That is ominous perhaps for the rest of the... Four wins for Herjun Atna in the 2023 Asian Road Racing Championship at 250cc. 2 wins the previous season, so that's win number 7 for Herjun Atna. Stefan Maki Karapie handing out the awards. Sharifuddin Azman did come through. That powder was indeed being kept dry.
You're right, Des.
We love it when you say that. P2 going to Aoki Yoshi on that heavy Kawasaki. And the winner, Herjun Atna, win number 7 at AP 250. A very consistent racer. Astra Honda are lucky to have him, and he is lucky to have Astra Honda. It's a good partnership.
It is indeed. That was real quality ride, I think, for Herjun.
Mr. Sandeep Sharma, Executive Director, Corporate Communications and Branding for the Indian Oil Corporation Limited, hands out the team prize to Astra Honda Racing Team. Again, it's great to have Indian Oil as the official fuel partner for the Asian Road Racing Championship for this season and the next 2. Sharifuddin in P3, Aoshi in P2, Herjun Atna in P1. Means in the overall championship standings is good news for Herjun Atna Firdaus and Astra Honda Racing. And who's looking very cool, very suave.